let us get right into this. We are talking with the one and only Minoru of the band Loudness. The new album, Sunburst, will be released on July 29th. And as we say here in Montreal, bonjour or hello, how are you?
Good, good. Pretty good. It's been hot in Japan.
Well, it's hot here. It was 34 Celsius today.
じゃあ、お願いします。Well, let me ask you in Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay. じゃあ、よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
はい。
Yeah, and joining us also will be the translator to help us out to move this along. Minoru, talk to me just real quick about rejoining the band in 2000, and then we'll get to the new record. Talk to me about the decision to come back after, I guess, 12 years away from the band.
これ、高崎君から連絡があって、バンドの20周年記念になるんだけど、その期間にオリジナルメンバーで何かできないかっていう連絡が僕に来て、それから再結成することになったんですけどって。
Well, Akira Takasaki, the guitar player, contacted Minoru, asking him if he could rejoin the band's 20th anniversary thing, and because he wanted to do something with the original member of the Loudness. That's how all started.
And well, let's follow up with that. He stayed. I mean, it was for an anniversary celebration, and he stayed. Talk to me about the decision to stay and not just come in and do a few shows and say, "Hey, happy 20th anniversary," but then just say, "Hey, you know what? I kind of like this. I'm gonna stay."
いや、もうコンサートのツアーしてみたら、すごいやっぱりお客さんを実際目の当たりにして、ファンって熱狂的な人がまだまだいるんだなということと、あと、その時に一緒にやってたメンバー4人、オリジナルメンバー集まったんだけども、情熱みたいなものがそのコンサートやっていくうちに、再度湧き上がってきて、じゃあ、ちょっとどこまでできるかわかんないけども、とりあえずやってみようかしばらくっていうふうになって今に至ってる感じですね。
Well, they got together and they started touring in Japan, and they realized that how great to play in front of their fans, their enthusiastic fans, their crazy fans, and well, as they're playing together, for themselves, they felt something very special, and something happened in them. So they thought, oh, it would be really good to play original, original members. So they kept going.
Yeah, which is a smart move. Quickly talk to me about Sunburst. The band has, for the most part, sang in Japanese on this album, and has sang a little bit of English back in the 80s. Talk to me about the language choice, because when you think of rock and roll, you think of sort of all these bands singing in English and so that they can get into the American market or into the UK market. Go ahead.
それは初めはね、英語で作ってたんだけども、高崎君がすごい歌詞の創作意欲は突然目覚めましてですね。で、彼が日本語でとりあえず作ろうよっていうふうに、ワールドワイドのマーケット、その時まだそこまで考えてなくて、とりあえずこの2枚目のアルバムを、40周年アルバムを2枚組のね、これをとりあえず完成させようということをリフォーカスしてて、おいおい英語のバージョンも作ろうかっていうような話もしてたんですけど、とりあえず高崎君が俺が書きたい歌詞があるから、日本語でちょっとこれで完成させるということで、日本語に、今回なってるけども、でも、近い将来もっていうか、英語で取り直すことになるかもわからないです。
The lyrics, almost all lyrics are written by Akira Takasaki, And well, they started singing in somewhere in English, but Akira came up with the idea that he wanted to write lyrics in Japanese.
Right.
So that's his idea of writing lyrics in English, Japanese. And at that time, they were not thinking about releasing this album worldwide. They are just focused on releasing like 40th anniversary album in Japan.
Right.
So maybe in near future they will re-record the album with English lyrics.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be great. Let me just quickly talk about Japan for a second. You know, a lot of American bands or even UK bands like Cheap Trick and Thunder and all these bands, they head over to Japan and suddenly become huge. And the Japanese seem to embrace rock and roll. Being a Japanese band in Japan, talk to me about sort of the scene there and what it's like to, instead of really coming to America or UK, you can sort of just be really big in Japan.
まあ、なんでやろうな、例えばクイーンなんていうのはもう典型的な例で、まず日本ですごく人気が出て、その次にそれ以外の国に爆発的に人気になったり、あるいはチープトリックなんかももしかしたらそうかもわかんないけども、なんだろうね、その時日本っていうのはロック雑誌がありましたね、ミュージックライフっていう当時ね、その雑誌がすごいパワーを持ってて、日本人はみんなその雑誌の影響を受けて、そういうアーティストを聞くんだけども、不思議な現象で、僕もなんで日本でやってビッグになると、その後世界中でビッグになるのか、僕もずっと疑問には思ってたんだけども、逆に僕が知りたいですね。
Well, actually, he doesn't understand why exactly. You know, all the band like, especially like bands like Queen and maybe Cheap Trick as well.
Right.
Well, big in Japan first, then to the worldwide. Yeah. And at that time, there's a rock pop magazine called Music Live in Japan. It was very, very popular and very influential magazine. And they, wrote about a lot about Queen or Cheap Trick. So maybe that's why that was the main reason why this band was so popular in Japan. But well, he really doesn't understand why Japan is. So,
all right, listen, Japan is to me is a fantastic place. You still embrace the CD over streaming. You embrace rock over no rock. So listen, it is the one place in this world that I haven't been to that I still want to get to.
You haven't been here before?
I have not been to Japan. Really? The furthest I've been west from Montreal is Hawaii, and Australia and Japan. I have to get to before it's too late.
Welcome. Please come to Japan.
Yeah, I mean, I love the culture. I love the food. I love the music. Anyway, it's a place I got to go to. Speaking of culture and East and West, Thunder in the East. Huge album for you in North America. Just talk to me about the impact that had on you and your career, because you were sort of unknown, had a bit of stuff going on. Then Thunder in the East comes out and everybody went, wow, Loudness, greatest band ever.
LA、カリフォルニアで初めてラウドネスはツアーをしたんですけども、1984年かな、何のコネもなくメンバー4人とマネージャー5人でとりあえずライブしに行こうっていうことになって、それでそのライブの中にレコード会社の人がたくさん見に来てて、それでサインをすることになったんだけども、ラッキーなことにね、それでマックス・ノーマンっていうプロデューサーと一緒にアルバムを作って、その直後からモトリー・クルーとか ACDC とかオープニングアクトですけども、ゲストに呼ばれて、それで すごいラッキーなことにアリーナツアーをデビューアルバムでできることになって、すごいたくさんの人の前でライブをね、すごくたくさんして、それがなんかすごい、アメリカに火がついたなっていう僕はすごくイメージがあるのと、やっぱもう一つは MTV という、当時流行ってた、ものが、やっぱりラウドネスをある意味、アメリカでもこう、有名にしたのかなとか思ったりするんですけども、やっぱツアーと MTV の力は大きいかなというふうに思いました。で、合ってるかな今の質問に答えが。
Back in '84, they decided to go to California and playing live, and no connection, and they and manager decided to go and doing the live, and then lots of people went to see them and liked them, and then everything started from them. And also the producer Max Norman helped them a lot. And also at that time, maybe in America, there's music like their music like them quite popular, maybe. Right. And also MTV did a big thing. So the timing was right, and the tour was great, and lots of people liked their music. So maybe that's why.
Yeah, people still love that album. Here, I'll go with these final two questions. This is the 29th studio album. I'm a big fan of classic bands or heritage bands making new music. I think it's important. It gets boring to go to a show and seeing the same 15 songs. So I thank you for making new music. Just talk to me just quickly in terms of an artist and as a band. Why is it important for you to make the new music, though? Why not just go play, Thunder in the East, the album tour? Why make Sunburst?
実際、サンダーインディースの、ツアーっていうのやってるんですけどね。あれを再現したツアーっていうのを1回5年ぐらい前にやったはずなんですけど、それはやったんだけども、なんでこうやって29枚もアルバム作るかって、やっぱこれはもうミュージシャンの差がですよね。やっぱり何かライブとは別にクリエイティブなことをするっていうのが我々の、なんていうんだろう、欲求もあって、やっぱそれがモチベーション、バンドを続けていくモチベーション、何かを作るっていうのが、バンドを続けていくモチベーションになってるんで、やっぱ何か作り続けるっていうことは、とってもバンドを続けていくには、大事なことであり、なおかつやっぱたくさん人の前に新しいものを曲をやることと、やっぱり昔の有名な曲をやって喜んでもらうこと、このライブっていうのもとても大事だと思うんで、やっぱこの作ることとライブをやることの両輪をこううまく転がしてきたので、40年間バンドが続いたっていうふうにも思うんですけども、今ので大丈夫かな。
すいません、こちらで画面が固まっちゃってて、ミッチさんの途中から聞こえなくなってしまったんで。
そうなの？
すみません。Mitch, sorry, we couldn't, was freeze, so we couldn't get your question.
You didn't get my question, or you didn't get his answer?
From the middle of your question to the middle of his answer.
Okay.
彼はなんでサンデーインディースのアルバムのツアーをしない、妥協しないでアルバムを新しく作ったりするんだっていうようなことを聞いてたんですけど、それがなんで必要なんだっていうことを聞いた
なんで必要なのかですね。はい。Okay, I heard your question. He translated.
Okay.
じゃあすいません。さっきお答えの途中からしか聞こえなかった。
僕ですか？はい。
はい。その29枚、作るのかって、クリエイティブなことをするっていうのが。
というか、バンドを続けるモチベーションの一つであり、と同時にやっぱりライブをするっていうことも、この両輪がね、とても大事だから、やっぱりそれでうまく、ラウドの一生懸命それをやってきて、40年間続いたという、現在に至ってるんですけども、だから彼、ライブだけじゃなくて、やっぱりアルバムを作って、 新しい曲作っていくのがバンドを動かすのにとても大事だから、29枚アルバム、結果作ってることになりましたという、まあ、話ですね。
Okay. Well, there's two important things for them to, which are driving force for them. One is creating an album in the studio, creating new music in the studio, and the other one is touring. So those two elements, two things are really important for them to keep going, and they kept going for 40 years. I mean, yeah.
40 years.
So that's important for them to create the album all the time.
Right, I gotcha. And I'll finish with this question about touring. Will the band be coming to North America, meaning Canada and the U.S.? Because I know they've tried before, and they've had some immigration problems, especially in the American side. But has that been fixed? And can you come tour here? And will you?
Yeah, we are working on that to get a visa right now. So hopefully we'll be back there in States next year. Hopefully, I have a schedule, and they're saying that 40 or 50 shows.
Wow, 40 or 50 shows in the U.S.
Maybe we are coming to play those shows next year. But we're working on about visa stuff. So, well, I'm not sure. Please, USA, let us in States.
Well, see, what you can do is just fly to Mexico and then walk over the border like everybody else does.
Yeah, well, pretty strict since Trump became president. They changed their policy, something about immigration. Yeah.
Well, anyway, of course, July 29th, the new album Sunburst will be available worldwide. It's already available out in Japan. It's been out since December, I guess. As we say here in Montreal, merci, thank you. Absolute pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll see you soon.
Yes, cheers. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye now.
Bye now.
Sayonara.